Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated.
This is what's here so far. There's 3 gallons in here. A jet thermostat. And my daughter's showing me something she spelled. Rob's?
She did that all by herself.
Good job, baby.
I was looking at this. And I just added,
Oh, you just put the letters in?
yeah, I just put an S in front.
Good job, baby.
That's how I made it.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a little bit. I've just been busy with work and other things. One of the funny things is, you'll see in another video, I started making a video on this thing where I was working on it or starting to do the lights, and then it just turned into a lazy thing, but I'll finish it eventually. You got to take the whole bumper off and everything. I'm working on it, that's why it's in the driveway. It's been in the driveway, unfortunately, so let's do a cold start real quick. On second thought, that wasn't a cold start at all because I drove the car not too long ago. Not quite warm, but it's not cold. So what I wanted to talk about today is the Challenger. And when I bought my Charger here, the Challenger never crossed my mind really, because I feel like it's so big that it's like basically a sedan, so you're better off getting the Charger. And if you actually want a two-door, then the Mustang and the Camaro are a lot better. Meaning they're faster, lighter, you know, like more of a sports car. Not everybody wants a sports car, and that's kind of the, you know, one of the things I'm realizing, because my wife likes the Challenger. I just put it by her. It's like, hey, how about the Challenger? It's like my car, and I know you didn't want a car that's like my car, but it's a little bit different. And she said, oh, I love the Challenger, and I didn't think you wanted me to get one. And I'm like, I don't care if you get a Challenger, because it's similar to my car, but it's different. So she went and checked out the Challenger. I wasn't with her, but I know she made a video with it. She should have uploaded it already. I'll link to it in the description. I don't know a lot about the Challengers as far as option packages go, or really pricing. So if anyone can help her out, help me out, check out her video and kind of guide us on the cars. If you see any that meet the criteria we want, let me know, or just kind of tell me a little bit about it. What I do know that with the Mustang, I think a lot of people told me about this, and it is completely true, and you know, it was even observed when I was driving the Mustang, and I kind of showed everybody. The Mustang's small, like it's a lot smaller than a Challenger. The Challenger's a big car. I mean, it's a big coupe. It's like practically a sedan. It's like just a tiny bit smaller than my Charger here, but it has a completely different look, and it's more of it's a different type of coupe than the Mustang and the Camaro. So I think in my mind, wanting to compare them directly, I kind of forgot about a lot of the benefits that the Challenger actually does have, such as being a bigger car. If I were going to drive a two-door, that would be maximum use for me, it would be a Challenger, because the Mustang and the Camaro, the back seats are just completely worthless, and I'm kind of cramped in the cars a little bit. And that's the same thing with my wife. She loves the extra room that the Challenger has, and she likes the look of it. So I can see the Challenger having a really good spot where people who want a coupe and want that kind of look of a car, but they don't want the, you know, they don't want a Mustang or Camaro. I mean, the Challenger is actually, it has a lot of pros that I really didn't give it credit for. I've always said that it, you know, it's kind of a waste. I didn't say it sucked, because obviously it's the same thing as my car. It's just said there's no point of it. Like, it's a two-door, just get a Mustang if you want a two-door. But it makes a lot more sense. You know, just seeing why she wanted one, it kind of like clicked in my mind, like, oh, well, it actually does have a point. Not everybody wants to drive in an old boring sedan, and that's what her big thing is. She doesn't want like a boring sedan, and she doesn't want a Charger, but she likes a Challenger. So it does have a point, just not for me. But I do see the other side of that more clearly now. So so on her car, I think the main things I wanted was, of course, adaptive radar cruise. And I know a lot of people have different mixed feelings on the adaptive radar cruise, but I have to have it, and I think it's an excellent safety feature, and I want her car to have it, and that's like a non-negotiable. She needs adaptive radar cruise. And of course she needs an automatic, and she needs at least a 392. I don't think she's going to want a 5.7, but if you want to tell her about that, then be my guest. But in my mind, you know, you need to have at least a 392 or a Hellcat, but the Hellcat's going to be way too expensive with adaptive radar cruise. If it's a Hellcat, obviously it doesn't have to have adaptive radar cruise, but the lowest cost Hellcat I've been able to find has been about $45,000. So this is going to be good for all the people who love to make the I should have gotten a used Hellcat. My wife is in the exact same spot as me right now. There is not a used Hellcat in existence that gets to the price to where you can get what you can get in a new 392 without a billion miles on it. Like the price gap is going to be at least $10,000 for similarly equipped cars, at least. And the Hellcat on the flip side would have a ton of miles and everything. So, you know, show me some numbers, show me some actual cars, because we're looking at buying the car soon. So like if we find a car that actually works, it's good. So this is an excellent experiment to see if a used Hellcat makes any sense cost-wise. Now, obviously my car has a supercharger on it, and she's not. I don't think she's ever going to want anything crazy like that. So that costs a lot of money on, you know, for this car. And I know that's one of the reasons why a lot of people say I should have gotten a Hellcat. But just in general, I want to show that the price, even in the Challenger variety, the Hellcat, even a used one, is significantly more than a Scat Pack, like 10,000 plus more minimum, and that's for an old beat up Hellcat. Not really old beat up, but you know what I mean, one with a lot of miles that could have potentially been beat up. Really interesting to see. I haven't really went and checked out a Challenger yet. The only time I even sat in one, which it was actually that. Now that I'm remembering it, when the video when I was checking out used cars at that dealer that I was at, my wife saw the Challenger and she said, "Ooh, I like those," and I was like, "What?" So now that I'm recalling that, I never really mentioned them to her, so she didn't really like it. Didn't even click for her, but she likes them, and she noticed she liked them in that video. But anyway, that was the only time I've ever even sat in one, so I don't know anything about them. I never really researched the options on them. It was just never a car that I wanted, so I don't really know much about it. So anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, and sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, and sorry this video is kind of boring too, but working on some cool content coming up. It's just you know, life's getting in the way. Peace.
Just a pilot in his cockpit seated, black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated, weeded, engage in the pavement, rubber escorts like I'm seeking arrangement. Push the gas, escalate the gauges, escalate hits on the cam girls' pages, blazes and hit 'em with